Welcome back to Shadow Node Intelligence Bureau. This is day 29. We have done Instagram. We have done Twitter X. Today we move to TikTok. TikTok is a completely different platform. The platform architecture is different, the metadata is different, and the investigation techniques are different. Today's subject is Khaby Lame, one of the most followed person on TikTok on the entire planet. Over 160 million followers. If there is a public figure whose data is maximally available, it is this man. Let's get into it. First stop, the profile surface layer. Username, display name, bio. Notice what Khaby puts in his bio and what he doesn't. No location, no personal details, no links to other platforms in the bio itself. For the most followed person on TikTok, the bio is almost empty. That is a deliberate choice. At this level of fame, minimal information exposure is a security decision. The less you put in your bio, the less investigators and bad actors have to work with from the very first look. That itself is a lesson. What someone chooses not to show is just as important as what they do show. Verified badge, confirmed identity. Now look at the follower count versus following count. Khaby follows very few accounts. That following list is valuable. Who does the most followed person on TikTok choose to follow? Those accounts matter to him personally or professionally. Now look at the video count. How many videos has he posted? What is the average posting frequency? Consistency of posting is a behavioral pattern, and behavioral patterns are data. Let's go deeper than the surface. Every TikTok video carries metadata that most viewers never think about. Open any individual video, posting date, sound used, hashtags, location tag if enabled. Now look at the sounds and music he uses. The audio layer is an underused OSINT signal. The sounds someone uses consistently reveal their cultural environment, and sometimes their location, because certain sounds trend regionally before they go global. Now look at the comments section. And this is where it gets interesting. I scrolled through Khaby's comments, and what I found is a perfect case study in noise versus signal. You'd have multiple languages: French, Arabic, Bengali, Azerbaijani, English, Portuguese. That language diversity alone confirms his audience is genuinely global, not concentrated in one region. But look at how many comments are completely off topic. Follow for follow requests, support me, remind me when this hits 1K likes, bot activity, engagement farmers. This is what a 160 million follower account looks like in the comments. As an investigator, you learn to filter the noise and find the signal, the comments that are actually responding to the content. On smaller accounts, this filtering is much easier and much more revealing. The pattern of off-topic comments at this scale tells you that Khaby's real engagement community is a tiny fraction of his follower count. That is itself a finding. Now this is where TikTok OSINT gets interesting. TikTok profiles almost always link to other platforms. Check his bio links. Instagram, Twitter. We already know how to investigate those platforms. This is how you build a cross-platform profile of a subject. Every platform adds another layer to the picture. Now search his username on Google. Site tiktok.com/KhabyLame. This surfaces indexed videos and sometimes cached versions of content that may have been deleted or made private. Now search his name on other platforms. Does his TikTok persona match his presence elsewhere? Inconsistencies between platforms are always worth noting in an investigation. Now let's map his network the TikTok way. On TikTok, search duet with Khaby Lame. This surfaces every creator who has duetted him. Then search stitch with Khaby Lame, same thing for stitches. Why does this matter? Because duets and stitches are intentional. You have to actively choose to duet or stitch someone. That choice is a relationship signal, stronger than just following, stronger than just commenting. Who collaborates with Khaby consistently? Those creators are in his real network. Now look at who he has duetted or stitched in return. Mutual collaboration is the strongest network signal on this platform. One important note: not all creators enable duets and stitches on their videos. If Khaby has disabled it on certain content, those videos won't appear in the results. That is itself a privacy setting that limits what investigators can surface. Always note what you cannot find, not just what you can. Now let's do what we did for Falls on Twitter. Let's time travel. I'm going to the Wayback Machine at web.archive.org, and I'm searching Kabi's TikTok profile URL. Watch this. Let's see how many times this profile has been archived and what it looked like in earlier years. Look at this snapshot from when he was just starting out. Look at the follower count. Look at the video count. Compare that to where he is today. This is how you establish a growth timeline from public archive data alone. No access to internal analytics needed. Now, deleted videos. If a video was captured in a Wayback snapshot and no longer exists on his profile today, that video was deleted. The archive preserved it. That is a finding. This is why the internet remembers. Deletion is not erasure. An investigator who knows how to use archive tools can reconstruct what was there before. Now, geolocation from TikTok videos. TikTok videos are even richer for geolocation than Instagram photos because they are moving images. More frames means more visual data. Look at this video. No location tag, but look at the background. What architecture do you see? What signage? What vehicles? What vegetation? What is the quality of light telling you about time of day and hemisphere? Kabi is based in Italy, and if you know what Italian architecture, Italian street design, and Italian light looks like, you can confirm that from his videos without a single location tag. This is the same technique we previewed in day 27. Later on, we go much deeper. Full geolocation methodology, shadow analysis, satellite imagery. But I want you to start training your eye now. Every video is a visual data source. Quick tips. If you need to download a TikTok video without a watermark for offline frame-by-frame analysis, tools like SnapTick, SSSTick, and qload.info allow you to do that for free on public videos. No account needed. Just paste the video link and download. This is useful for geolocation work when you need to pause on a specific frame and analyze the background in detail. Always save your evidence before the subject deletes it. Screenshots and downloads are your preservation tools. And always document your sources, where you found it, when you found it, what it showed at that moment. Chain of custody starts from the first screenshot. That's day 29 done. You now know how to run a full TikTok OSINT investigation, profile analysis, video metadata, comments analysis, account correlation, duet and stitch network mapping, archive history, and geolocation from video frames. Tomorrow, day 30, LinkedIn OSINT. And LinkedIn is fascinating because people put their entire professional history on there voluntarily. Career timeline, employer history, colleagues, education, all public, all investigable. If this is adding value to you,